There was this one time, okay? This guy came in and he was acting all types of unruly as usual. The thing is, what I don't understand about these people is they come to this doctor's office and they act rowdy and insane. If it was a white doctor's office or any other American doctor's office, I kid you not, they would not act like that. And I just don't understand why they act like this. It's mad insane to me. Allo, oui, bonsoir. I am the Mademoiselle, and this is my second channel, and we are going to be doing part 2 of me working at the Haitian doctor's office and the crazy people I've had to work with. Now, the last video was about the craziest employees I had to work with, okay? My least favorite employees I had to work with. Shortyy, nous allons parler de moun fou qui te conveni no office la, okay? If you haven't watched the other video, make sure you go watch it so you can get a quick little synopsis on what I'm talking about, okay? Because if not, you're not gonna understand. I'm sorry, I got so much energy right now. Anyways, so where do I begin? Now, on my other channel, I've done numerous story times about this doctor's office, and it's just like, bro, like there's so many more stories I can tell, and I'm sure there's gonna be way more after this one, okay? Haitian word of the day is zen, which means drama. Because every single time I go to that doctor's office, there's some zen, okay? Toujours get zen, toujours get moun kap fait problème lot boy, and at this point, I'm just like, I have no idea why I'm still there, okay? I'm telling you, people just be doing the most over there, okay? From bringing their personal issues over there to cursing us out, trying to sneak in through back doors. I'm telling you, bro, camping out in the front till we open. It's just ridiculous. But I'll never forget the lady that came in and discovered that her husband was cheating on her with someone that was actually in the doctor's office with her at the same time, okay? So I'm sitting, I believe Sunday was there too. We chilling, having a grand old time, I guess. Well, the most grand time we can have there because it's a hellhole. And, you know, there's this lady talking on the phone. Now, the way that most doctor's offices or most waiting rooms are set up, it's in a row, so there's rows. Now, I believe the lady was sitting in the middle row, and she's talking to the dude. Her husband, her boyfriend, her fiance, who knows? Her side nigga, I don't know. They had a very brief conversation, and you know how, like, if you're sitting behind someone, you can clearly see their phone. Apparently, the guy that she was talking to, his wife was sitting right behind her and saw his name and number in her phone.
Excusez-moi, c'est avec Marie moi parler?
So me and Sunday are listening like, what the hell is going on? The girl is shook. The first girl shook.
Qui ça? Non, non, c'est pas Marie, c'est ménage.
Oh non, non, ou bien connaissez Marie.
They are arguing, but the girl is not really arguing back. Like the first girl, she's not really arguing back because she is scared. Okay, she is scared shitless to the point where she leaves the doctor's office. And we were just sitting there shook. That lady ain't never come back ever since that situation, okay? There's too many people that come to that doctor's office with their multiple wives, multiple girlfriends, multiple kids from different families. And it's always causing an issue, okay? Like always. So last Saturday, I'm at work, right? So one of the rules we have over there is that the door closes at 12 o'clock on Saturdays, and during the week, the door closes at 4 p.m. Now, when we close it, not only do we lock it, it's actually padlocked as well. Now, there's been a lot of crazy instances where, like, people would just come banging on the door like they the police. And if there's one thing that ticks me off, it's that. Usually, I could ignore a whole bunch of stuff. People curse me out all the time, say they're going to beat me up when they see me outside of the doctor's office. They say they're going to do this, that, and the third. I got a couple people who said they was going to sue me. Therefore, I don't take it serious. However, there's been times like this one time, this lady somehow, kid you not, there was absolutely no one in the doctor's office, okay? Like, we was about to leave. We were about to go home. And she just magically appeared in the office. Kid you not, nobody opened the door. There's no side doors. There's only one entrance, and then there's a back door. Kid you not, she magically appeared in there. Mbakone si dam lan se luga or what? But we was terrified. We're like, yo, how, bro? Mind you, she was calling the office that whole entire day trying to get in. Like, but we didn't open it because it was mad late. We're about to leave. Like, after 12, we're not opening the door. If anything, you have to call to tell us, hey, I'm coming after the specific time, and then we'll open the door. But I'm not about to open no door for no strangers, because as you heard in the last story, when you open the door and you ain't know nobody coming, you get onto the motherfucking door, okay? That is not gonna be me. So I didn't open the door. None of my coworkers opened the door. Somehow this lady, poof, magically appeared in the doctor's office. When I'm telling you, I was shook to the point where if I ever see this lady ever again, I'm running, because she had to do some voodoo to get into that office. There's no way she would have got into there with no one opening that door, okay? There's also been crazy instances of people just randomly coming, like legitimately from the fucking like waiting room to the doctor's office, like inside. And I know a lot of you are probably sitting there like, no, maybe you guys weren't paying attention. No, I'm a very vigilant person. I don't know how they're doing it. I cannot. But this particular instance, like I said, it was a Saturday, and on Saturday, the door closes at 12. And this lady is banging on the door. Now, I ignored it for a good 20 to 30 minutes because, like I said, if you didn't call me and tell me you were coming late, I'm not opening the door. I'm not obligated to open the door after 12. And typically, if we do open the door for anyone, we all get in trouble for that shit, because when we're done, we're done. So she is now, at this point, she's banging like she's the motherfucking cops. And I'm like, all right, bro, I don't know whose house you think this is, but what you not gonna do is come banging on the door like this, like square up, okay? Like she's banging on the door like she wanna fight. So I go to the door, I don't see nobody. I look down, she's sitting in a chair in front of the door. What? Dame lan pon chaise carrément, li mette pour chita devant porte là. What? Who does that? Like, what do you, I'm like, okay, excuse me, how may I help you? What do you need?
Oui, alors, le docteur.
Let us be clear here. We're closed. We also don't take people with no appointments on Saturdays as well. And we closed the door like 2 hours ago. It's like 2 o'clock at this point. What do you mean? Now you're not getting in. So she starts going back and forth with me, telling me, do me a favor, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, sis, if I do you a favor, that means I gotta do everybody else a favor. Plus, there's mad people in there. There's like no standing room, no sitting room. No, I'm not letting you in. I'm just like, why do these people feel so entitled? Like, that shit just annoyed me. And I was like, you know what? We gotta go down the list of nonsense that these people be doing, okay? Now, my first encounter of nonsense happened when I first started working there when I was 15, okay? And I called this lady the pas buen mem lady, because that's all this lady said. Pas buen mem means it wasn't me. So the pas buen mem lady, okay? The pas buen mem lady came in to see the doctor with her son. Yeah, we took her son's weight, checked the file, and come to find there's a balance. Homegirl owed $150, okay? Li te doye $150. Li pat pay doctor, li te doye. I bet. So we told her, like, hey, you have a balance. You have to pay $150 plus the additional fee to see the doctor, which is $50 in order to see the doctor. So we need $200 from you if you'd like to see the doctor today. This is a very big lady, y'all. Like, she's huge. Like, she's really, really big. Ma'am, you definitely have a balance. It says it right here. The doctor's the one. I'm telling you, that's what she looked like. That's what she sound like. No kidding. True story. We're just sitting there like, bro. And like, she just started getting hysterical. Like, I don't owe over here. I never owed any money. This is not me. You got the wrong person. And this kid had a very distinct name, okay? It's not as if his name was like Charles Joseph or, you know, Brian Smith. Like, he had a very distinct name. Like, bro, this definitely you. You definitely had this balance. Pay $200 or you gotta go, okay? So she spends a good 45 minutes arguing with us until she goes on her merry way to the ATM. She goes to the ATM. She comes back. She hands us the buddy. And the buddy is not complete. We look at it and we're all just looking like, bro, this is not $200. Sis, you trying to say we can't count? you clearly ain't getting enough money out the ATM, sis. So now we spend an additional 30 minutes arguing with this lady. And she is really going to the nail that she don't owe, and also that's the money and it's enough money there. And we're just like, bro, like, stop fucking playing, cuz. Like, just, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Now she starts getting really antsy. Barges her way through the waiting room to our area, and she starts arguing with us. Now, at this point, it's 3 of us there, alright? So it's me, Sandhya, and it's Shortyy. What's good, Shortyy? What's good? And Shortyy, she don't play that shit. Shortyy be ready to throw hands with anybody, okay? Shortyy will throw hands with a man, woman, grown, teen. She don't play that shit. And she was just like, ma'am, no, you need to go sit down. You need to go sit down. No, you need to go. And I'm just like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. So she's moving, like, she's arguing face to face with Shortyy. Okay, they're face to face, but they're moving. So she's just like, no, you need to go back. You need to go back. You need to go back. And they're moving closer and closer towards the doctor's office door. Now, luckily, there's 2 doors on our side, so, like, I can go around them, and they didn't reach that door yet. So I quickly go around and I block the doctor's door. Because at this point, the way my boss is set up, she don't play that. If anyone ends up going into her office without us noticing, she gets very upset. We get yelled at. She, like, it's just a situation. So I was like, she's not about to, no, not today. So I blocked the door. So then she starts getting closer. Now Sandhya comes, she blocks me. So now we got 2 barriers in front of the door. At this point, now Shortyy's in front of me arguing with the lady, and she is just going toe to toe.
No, vamos passer, doctor.
She is dead serious right now. Like, she is not having it. So now we got 3 barriers. It's me, it's Sandhya, and it's Shortyy, and then it's the lady. So you got all of this commotion. It's loud as hell. Now the doctor comes out. My boss comes out like, ou te voyez l'école? Ou te voyez l'école? Non. Pay balance. So I'm like, yeah. So now I'm just like, yo, this is too much, bro. Sis, you heard her. She said pay the balance. Can we please get this over with? So eventually she pays the money. She sees the doctor. We never see her again. Thank the Lord. Ever again with her. If I ever see her again, I'm gonna give a piece of my mind, okay? This next patient, I have not seen him since he did his nonsense, and rightfully so, okay? So apparently he needed a vaccination record for his daughter, and we charge extra for that because it's a lot, and as a parent, you should be fucking responsible enough to keep your child's vaccination records. Like, that shouldn't be our job to be making you copies every time you forget it. So apparently he had tried to come, but every time he tried to come during the week or on a Saturday, we were already closed. And like I said, we're not opening no doors. So we're about to leave again on a Saturday, and we keep hearing somebody call. If I have my jacket in my backpack on, that means mwala kaimwe, okay? I'm not coming back. I'm not answering no phones, you feel me? We hear the phone ringing. We're not picking it up because we're about to go. Like, we're about to head out the door. The doctors aren't even here at this point. Like, we're the only ones there. And when people call and leave a voicemail, it plays out loud. This man is cursing us out. I don't know who the fuck y'all think y'all are. Y'all better answer the fucking phone. I need my daughter's immunization records. You guys are gonna be really fucking sorry. Who is he talking to? I don't understand. Who is he talking to? We are sitting there like, yo, at this point, Shortyy is ready to fucking pick up the phone and start wilding. I'm cracking the fuck up. And Sandhya's just sitting there like, what and what? What? It's just like, bro, like the certain shits that be happening over there is just, it's unbelievable and it's unfathomable. I was and Sandhya and, you know, my other coworker, Tamika, we were all cursed out by a kid without being cursed out. Like, she was talking shit and we heard her talking shit. Basically, all right, this is what happened. So this patient, she always comes early, okay? She's usually one of the first ones there. Therefore, she's usually the first to be seen. This particular day, she came late. Like, she was the last patient. And on Saturdays, like I said, it's appointments only. So everyone who comes has an appointment. But how long you stay in that instance depends on who comes first and if they're a baby or not. Usually the babies go home first because, you know, they're babies. You don't want to have them sitting all day. But you're going to be there all day anyway. But that's not the point. So this particular day, she did come late, okay? And I don't know if she has something to do. I don't know if she's just privileged, spoiled, or if she's just used to always going first. But she is going ham, okay, in the waiting room. And, like, she's doing it on purpose so we can hear her, okay?
It's not fair. These people should be fired. Why am I still here? They lost something very important to me. I should be in there. There's no reason why I'm not inside. I don't understand it. I want to go home.
Who is she talking to? Mademoiselle, papa. Now, granted, she's not in the window saying this, but she's saying this about us so we can hear it loud and clear. She's stomping her feet, and she's doing this in front of her mom, and her mom is encouraging this behavior. Who the fuck? Yo, at this point, I was laughing, and I was in a very good mood that day, so thank God. Because if I was in a regular mood, I would have cursed her the fuck out. So I let her go on her rant for a good 30 minutes. So after her little 30-minute, not even after, she was still ranting. I called her during her 30-minute rant, and I said, hey, come here.
Yes?
So what's your problem?
It's just, I've been here all day, and it's not fair, and I should have been first.
Were you the last person here?
Yeah?
Why do you think you should be before all these people sitting here who were here before you? Sit down and close your mouth, please. That's exactly how that conversation happened. There was this other time, bruh. This lady, bro. She was annoying me the entire day. First, she came in, I took her weight, she didn't have enough money. I was like, you know what, whatever. Sometimes, there's times if you owe like maybe 10, max 20, we'll put a balance for you. Because at that time, I believe we just raised the price, so she didn't have the money. So we were like, all right, I was being lenient with her, but she was being very annoying. She just kept coming up, when's the doctor going to call me? When is the doctor going to call me? Da, 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 da. And then she kept trying to spark conversation. And it's just like, at the time I was in school, I'm trying to get my homework done while I'm there. I'm done with my work. Part of my job is not having a conversation with you about what you're trying to have a conversation about. So eventually she starts getting upset because I'm not really paying her no mind. And she's out there talking shit.
Ti fi sa an dan, li maledre, ma pale avel, li pa vle repron mwen, bakon pou sa m chita la depi matin, mwen yon non premye moun yo kite la, m ba supposé rete la tout an sa, m la depi 80, combien temps?
Sis, if you don't shut the... Yo, so I'm like, all right. At this point, I'm really, 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 really annoyed. So I call her to the window. I'm like, "Que problema? What's the problem?"
Oh no, e pa rien non chérie, pa di rien non.
I witnessed her talking shit the entire time. And it wasn't as if it was multiple of us talking. Like, she wasn't talking about no one because I was the one that took her money. I was the one that sent her folder in. So she wasn't talking about anyone else because Sundia had just got there.
C'est parce que là depuis matin, goum fatigué.
You should have brought food. You know how it is here. I understand people be there all day, but at the same time, that's not my fault. Because they want to sit there and complain to us, but they never say anything to the doctor. Go in there, hee hee ha ha. But over there to us, it's...
Oh, m'la pour toute journée, pour ça, nous quitter chita la ti moun, nous maledve.
Keep that same energy in there. Go complain to them. They're the one that's calling you. I just take the money and give the phone there. Basically, she's just like trying to act like she wasn't just popping shit. So I was like, all right, bet. Whatever. Like, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not paying attention to you no more. Because I heard what you said. I don't understand why you popping shit. You're annoying me right now. Like, I didn't say that, but I was just like, okay. Ou met chita, m'tonde ki sa ou tap di, but okay.
No, Shorty. M'te mama.
Comment down below if you Haitian and you hate that term. I kid you not, that's one of the most annoying things people say to me.
M'te mama.
Don't do that. I don't know you. Couldn't be shit because my mother would not act like that, bro. So she's like, at this point, she was like, around, like she came around to my desk and she's touching it. Oh, I was like, Patouchem, and no, maman patap jamais agi comme ça, ou patap ka maman. Lady bursts into tears. That's how she sounded, I swear to you. She goes out into the waiting room. First of all, the lady was genuinely hideous and genuinely disgusting. And I mean that as a person, not even the way she looked. She didn't look too good either. But I'm saying, like, she was a disgusting person. She was very, very annoying. Like, the entire time she was talking shit about me, some of the other patients, and her family. Like, no, you could not have been my mom. You will never be my mom. Please do not compare you to anyone in my family. I don't even like my damn family. So don't even do that. Like, bro, like, I actually like my mom sometimes. So, no, you cannot be my mom, bro. Like, thing is, what I don't understand about these people is they come to this doctor's office and they act rowdy and insane. If it was a white doctor's office or any other American doctor's office, I kid you not, they would not act like that. And I just don't understand why they act like this. It's mad insane to me. Like, there's a lot of people that come in there. They're amazing people. They're great, amazing to deal with. But there's some people, when I see their name on the list for an appointment, I have to brace myself. I kid you not, it's like I'm putting on fucking body armor. Like I have to put on a damn motherfucking bulletproof shield because I know they finna come for me and I'm gonna have the out, you feel me? This guy comes in and he needs prescriptions, okay? Now, this is the thing. Typically, if you haven't been there within a year, we're not about to just go give you a prescription unless it's for something like generic or something that you always get on a regular basis, such as like insulin, cholesterol pills, allergy pills, and asthma pumps, stuff like that. But if you need like something else, like Viagra, which is what he needed, you gotta wait or you gotta see the doctor, okay? But in this case, we were like, you know what, just wait a little bit because there was a lot of people there that day. We said, just wait a little bit, he'll get to you, blase, blase. So basically, he is complaining at the window. At this point, he's not like in the waiting room and we can hear him. He's literally hand in the window talking shit. And I told him specifically because I was already annoyed because it was like mad people there. I was like, yo, can you please go sit down?
Sit down. Sit down.
Bro, it's not that deep. Like, I was like, wait. I was like, yeah, sit down. The fuck? Alshita.
Oh no,
I'm fucking because I told you to sit down. What? At this point, Sheldine hears the conversation. She gets annoyed and she intervenes and she just closes the window. Because, like, you know how most doctor's offices have that sliding window. She closes the window.
Oh, I'm calling my lawyer. I'm going to sue you guys.
What in holy hell? What? I was mad confused. I'm just like, yo, what did I do? Like, what? So now he's talking about how he's gonna sue us. He wants all our names. And then when he finally gets into the doctor, which at this point he shouldn't even been able to go in. We should have definitely like told the doctor and had him kick him out. But we just let him stay because we had so much going on. We've completely forgot about his nonsensical behavior. He goes in there like, I'm gonna sue these girls. They tried to break my finger with the window. Y'all seen a doctor's office window. You're not breaking nobody's window with nobody's finger with that window. And literally his hand, no part of his body was anywhere there. We literally just slid it and covered his face because he was doing too much grimace, okay? So he's sitting there causing all this zen, doing the most. And we're laughing in his face because we hear this whole thing. We were back there while he was talking. We just started laughing. He's like,
oh,
you're damn right. And it's 2019. That was over 9 years ago. I still haven't seen my lawsuit, so sir, you're a joke. Man, when I'm telling you, there's been so many times we've had to kick people out, have people removed, but this lady, I have no idea how in the world she expected to be seen with her attitude. So she comes in and I believe someone let her in by accident. It was probably a new employee that didn't know she just opened the door. She was being trained and she let her in. She didn't really know. So she barges in and I tell her straight up like, nah, bro, we're closed. We're not taking no more people. She's like,
oh, put me out then.
All right. Square up, what?
Oh no, I'm going to see the doctor. I don't know who you think you are. The other girl opened the door for me and I'm already inside.
She made a mistake. She wasn't supposed to let you in. You gotta go.
Oh no, make me go. Make me go.
Going off, cursing up a storm. And I believe it was only me and her at the time. Charlene wasn't there, Santiago was there, nobody wasn't there. So she's cursing up a storm, she's doing the moves. And at this point, she's threatening us, okay?
I will beat you up. I will fuck you up. I don't know who the fuck you think you are.
Bet. So at this point, after an hour, kid you not, an hour of her going off, I decided, nah, this is ridiculous. So I tell the doctor, like, yeah, there's this irate woman out there cursing us out, threatening my life, and He's like,
Call the cops.
Ring, ring, ring. This is when I realized Newark PD is trash. I called the police. I told them there's an irate woman threatening my life, and they never showed up. I called them 3 fucking times. They never showed up. So the doctor had to come and put her out. Ain't that some shit? Newark PD is trash. They never came. That could have been a very dangerous situation. How about she threw acid in my face, pulled out a weapon, or literally put her hands on me? But what really made me stop working there during the week and only working there Saturdays and borderline about to leave was this one stupid lady. Now, I do have the full-blown story time about this on my main channel, but we're gonna talk about this right now because this girl is fucking nuts. Okay, so basically, this old lady came in trying to see the doctor, right? So I asked her, I find her folder and I ask her to pay because there's no insurance on her file. And she's like, oh, I don't have any money. I was like, okay, do you have insurance? She goes, no, I don't have any insurance either. So I'm like, okay, so how do you plan on seeing the doctor? She's like, oh, well, my daughter has insurance. Can you see me under her insurance? Now, I believe it was like Medicaid. Medicaid. I believe it was Medicaid. And if you don't know anything about Medicaid, it's not a family plan. It's not like it's not like one of those things where it's like your job gives it to you and you can cover people in your family. It's strictly for you, okay? Unless you have a baby, that's the only way they can really, you know what I mean? That's just not how it works. That's insurance fraud. So I tell her, I cannot take this. That's insurance fraud. So you have to go find some money or you can't see the doctor today. I was very nice about it, very chill about it. I thought that was the end of it. Oh no, it wasn't. So 2 hours pass and this girl comes to my window.
Excuse me?
Yes.
So, you said my mom can't see the doctor?
I'm guessing your mom is the lady that doesn't have any money or insurance?
Yeah, why can't she see the doctor?
Cause she has no money or insurance?
If it was one of your friends, you would have definitely let them get seen under my insurance. I don't know why she can't be seen under my insurance.
Who in here is committing insurance fraud? Not I. I'm like, sis, I don't know what you're talking about, but you gotta go. You're doing way too much. She starts getting loud and rowdy.
Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? I know where the fuck you live. I will fuck you up.
This girl knew me. I didn't know who she was. Kid you not, did not know who she was up until a couple months ago when my best friend told me that that girl was actually her ex-boyfriend's current girlfriend. If I would have known that, I would have definitely called the cops because this bitch was wildin', okay? So she's cursing me out. She says she knows where I live. She knows where my friends live. She knows where my family is. She's gonna come after me. She's gonna beat my ass next time she sees me outside of the doctor's office. I'm just sitting there like, she was doing this for a good like 30 minutes. Just constantly like cursing me out with her head through the window. Bitch this, bitch that. You mad? I swear to you, this was me. You mad? You mad? Yo, I'm just laughing because it's just like, bro, like, what is she so upset? I don't know what. Maybe her mom was like legitimately sick or something, which I completely understand if that was the issue, but that's just not how you act towards anyone in any type of professional setting or any type of setting at all. Like, that's just blatantly rude. Like, she literally was cursing me out because I wouldn't let her commit insurance fraud and they didn't have $60 for a doctor's visit. And I believe it was $50 at the time. Sis, be mad at yourself, not I. Her mom is sitting there letting her do all of this, basically egging this entire situation on. And I'm just like, bro, like, shut up. Like, sit down. Because at this point, I'm getting mad. Because it's been like an hour. She's been cursing me out for an hour. And I'm literally, at this point, now I'm cursing back at her. Like, bitch, no. Like, what you're not going to do is talk to me like that. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. Try to beat my ass if you want to. We can get it popping. I'm getting mad because it's like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm going back and forth with her. And it gets to a point where she's like, all right, well, if my mom can't see the doctor, nobody's seeing the doctor. So what does she do? She basically holds everybody in the doctor's office hostage.
Locks the door, and she's like, nobody going in. The doctor not calling nobody. I'm not going to see the doctor. That means none of y'all going to see the doctor either.
Everybody in the doctor's office is like, who the hell do you think you are? Okay? So now there's this guy. He's like, he comes to the window because now she's still talking shit. She's literally, at this point, it's like an hour and a half. She's still talking shit, blocking the door. Nobody can go to the bathroom. No one can see the doctor because she's blocking the door. Now, the first doctor wasn't there. The second doctor wasn't there yet. So luckily, that was one of those very rare days where the second doctor came late. She came late and he just wasn't there or was doing something. I don't know why. I don't know what he was doing. But at the time, he wasn't really calling anyone. So I was like, all right, whatever, hold the door hostage. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to go out there. If anything, those niggas outside gonna beat your ass. And this man came to my window and he was like, listen, my son needs to see the doctor. And if he's called, I'm going through that door. And you better remove her before I do. So she hears that. She's like,
excuse me? Excuse me?
He was like, yeah, you better move before I move you. 911. Now, a lot of you are probably sitting here like, why did you not call the cops on her? I don't know. At this point, definitely I would have called the cops on her. But at that time, I was just like, I don't have time for this shit. Like, call the cops and they're like, it's just too much. And clearly, guessing from the other story, you would know the cops don't fucking show up. Okay, it's Newark. They're not fucking coming anyway. So basically, she does this for an extra hour or two, and then the doctors finally come. They catch wind of what's going on because this whole time she's mouthing off and she's very loud. And they telling me, no, call the cops. What the fuck? Who the hell does she think she is? And tell her she's not welcome back here. Tell her not to show her face. Right when I'm about to call the cops, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one last ditch effort. I talk her down. I said, listen, I understand you're upset for whatever reason, but your mom can't see the doctor. And they're telling me to call the cops on you. And I think the doctor actually had told me, she was like, oh, she want to act like that. Tell her she can't come back. Call the cops. And she's trying to be a nurse. I'm going to ruin her career. Call the police. So when I heard she was a nurse, I guess I kind of had a soft spot because, you know, I'm a proud advocate of education. She was in school to become a nurse. So I was like, you know what, let me talk her down. So I told her, like, straight up, like, I understand you're upset, but this is not the way to act. This is not the way to be. You can't come back here. You need to leave now. And she left. After, 3 to 4 hours of basically holding the door hostage, threatening my life, and being a complete asshole, she finally left. And what's really crazy about this is I actually have seen her after that. But the thing is, I recognized her, but I didn't know her. Like, I didn't know her. I've never really spoken to her. I've seen her before. Waiting for my ass whooping, but she still hasn't beat my ass. So, I mean, there's that. And at this point, I press charges. I don't fight, so I dare her. Moral of the story is that doctor's office is crazy, and I definitely need to leave as soon as possible, okay? Let me know down in the comment section below, what crazy experiences have you had working with Haitians or just working in general? Comment down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow my main channel. Let me know what you want me to talk about or what you would like me to try on this channel next. Video suggestion box down below. And I'm going to see y'all next time.